Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 easy holiday side dishes or meals that you can take to a gathering or just eat at home. You don't have to make this on a special holiday, but with the holidays coming up at the time that we're filming, I decided to show you guys this very simple and easy meal. Before we get started, I do want to say this is a collab with my friend Caitlin, a YouTube channel of her own. It's called Working Motherhood. She has 3 children. Her husband and her are married for 11 years. She is a working mother. So on her channel, if you go to her channel, she has a lot of DIYs, cooking, cleaning videos. So definitely go check her out. Go show her some love and support. I will put down the link to her channel down in the description. If you are stopping by from her channel to my channel, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And for more videos like this, feel free to hit that subscribe button. So let's get started. So a quick little introduction. I am a mom to 3 girls and I do have a husband. We've been married for 11 years and my name is Crystal and this is my YouTube channel. So the first holiday side dish that I'm going to be showing you is this turkey crescent pot pie. And it's kind of like the shape of a wreath. It's gonna be nice and round. I've been doing this for a couple of years and the time that I'm filming, it's Thanksgiving just was the other day. So I have shredded turkey and this is a great way to use leftover turkey. Not gonna be using all of it, but we will use some of it to make turkey tacos. And then also to, if you do not have turkey, you could definitely use chicken. It doesn't matter whatever time of year you make this. If you don't have turkey or you don't like turkey, you can use chicken. Started with the cooking because if not, your girl can talk a lot. But really quick, so we're gonna need some turkey. I'll put the measurements in a bit. Some cooking spray of choice. I'm gonna be using some cream of mushroom. If you do not like cream of mushroom, use whatever. Cream of chicken. This was kind of a recipe that I just kind of made up on my own. And I've been using it the last 8 years. And then you can use canned, oops, things are falling. You can use canned vegetables. Today I'm going to be using frozen, but I'm going to steam this first. So this is quick and convenient. I just throw this whole thing in the microwave. So I'm going to steam that. Usually I use canned, but I'm going to go with the veggies. I'm going to use about a tablespoon or 2 of cream cheese, and I really like using cream cheese. I feel like it gives it a more creamier taste. And then I'm going to use black pepper. If you do not like black pepper, don't use black pepper. And all of my recipes, I let you guys know whatever you don't like, feel free to switch it up. I don't think I'm going to be using salt, but before I form the pot pie, I will taste it because this has a lot of salt in it already. But since I'm adding a little bit of veggies, this might need it. But I always taste as I go. I'm going to be adding 1 celery and 1 carrot chopped up. I normally would peel 1 potato and cut that up, but I'm going to skip the potato tonight. But definitely if you want to do the potato, I would just peel it and then just chop it up. So let's get started and I'll show you the first meal coming up. So I'm going to be using avocado spray. Definitely if you want to use butter, go ahead. I am currently trying to keep things lighter this time around, so that's why I'm using the avocado oil spray, but definitely I've used butter before. That's what I've always used. And then I'm going to add some black pepper. And then I'm just going to let that cook and soften, and I'm going to put my mixed vegetables in the microwave just to steam up. So I have this on a medium heat. These are going to cook pretty quick. You can add onion definitely if you want to. I'm just going to skip it and not add onion. A bit of garlic salt. This isn't something I would normally add before, and I said I wasn't going to. I was going to try to keep it light, but I'm just going to add a little bit. I like my food to be flavorful. And like I said, definitely if you want to add a little bit of onion, go ahead. And then the potato would be perfect in here. You just get 1 small rustic potato, peel it, or any potato that you like. I just feel like rustic potato would be really good in this dish. I'm just gonna let that cook. But just this right here with a little bit of pepper, and the seasoning smells amazing already. I could just imagine just a little bit of onion, even better. And like I said, I'm keeping this on a medium heat. I do not want to burn this. This is just to like make it a little soft. Now I'm going to be adding my turkey in. just some shredded turkey that I have. So it's about 2 cups. And then I have a can of cream of mushroom. I always clean because they get so dirty. So normally I do a lot of voiceovers for my meal because my kids are here and, you know, it's just a lot of noise. So right now they're actually at the snow. My husband took my girls to the snow with my in-laws and everybody. And I live in California. I don't have snow where I live, but if you drive a little bit to the mountains, you'll find some snow. Well, when there's snow. Okay, so now I added just a little bit of black pepper. I'm gonna now add my cream of, oh, actually, you know what, not this. Have a mini spatula. I'm gonna add that in here. If you don't like cream of mushroom, you could definitely add cream of chicken. I've never tried it with anyone. Like I said, this Potpie recipe, I just kind of made it one day. I had all this leftovers. I had leftover can of cream of mushroom. I had leftover turkey. I had a can, of cream of mushroom, like I said. I had, you know, some celery, some carrots left over. I had a potato, like all the stuff that you use for Thanksgiving. And I had some stuff left over, like I didn't use all the potatoes to make mashed potatoes. So I was like, I kind of want to make a pot pie, but how can I make it? So then this dish just came up. And it's funny, a lot of my cooking was just experimenting, like getting in the kitchen and putting this and that. I was cooking very young in the kitchen, but I love it. Okay, so you see how it starts getting really, really creamy? Now I'm going to be adding some whipped cream cheese. Doesn't have to be whipped, it could be any kind, but that's a good big tablespoon. That's probably 2 right there. I don't measure when I'm cooking, but lately I have. Okay, those are my steamed veggies. Now what I want to do is melt in that cream cheese. You see, that's another reason I do voiceovers. This is just easier. Oh my god, this smells so good. Okay. I just want that cream cheese to melt and blend in there really, really good. So before I used to use, I used to actually make it like into a pie. I would use the pre-made pie crust and I would just add it to a pie pan. I would put this filling in and then just put the pie crust and bake it in the oven. This is all nice and melted. Now I have my mixed vegetables that I steamed in the microwave, which was a lifesaver. I wouldn't add these frozen. Oh gosh. You can if you want to, but I wouldn't. This mix has green beans. I've never added green beans to a meal like this because it seems kind of weird. And I'm just noticing this had carrots already in it, but oh well. I definitely would just prefer like the peas and the corn, but it's okay. I love green beans. So I'm just gonna give this a mix and then we're gonna assemble it. So it's really easy to make. Now if you were cooking this with the potato, I definitely would at least cook this for like 15 to 20 minutes with the lid on. That's what I normally do, but this time I'm not doing it with the potato. Now I'm gonna be spraying my tray with a little bit of cooking spray. If you don't like using cooking spray, that's fine. Just put a little bit of butter. And the oven preheated to 400. So then I'm just gonna open these up. And what I want is, the reason I'm using the crescent is because they're all shaped into a triangle. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start lining them up just like this to make a wreath. Or a ring, if you wanna call it. So you just fix them on there however you can. I'm just trying to make sure that I have, there we go, the little sun. So that's the first step of assembling this. You just want to make sure it looks like a little sun, a sunflower, whatever you want to call it. Now I'm going to be adding my filling, and I'm going to be adding the filling just right here. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is just go like this. So this is what it looks like. I had it in the oven for actually only 10 minutes and it is perfectly golden brown. This is the way that I usually serve it up. I've taken this to holiday parties and it's always a big hit. I usually take about 2, but it always finishes. What I do is I cut each section so that each one gets a crescent roll. If you want to double this up and you have a bigger tray, you can make a huge one, and the portion you can make it just a little bit less. This is just perfect for me. And you can always make like a dip if you want. I've never done that, like a gravy or anything, but just having something in there in the middle would be probably fun. But this is what I love using with my turkey leftovers. Like I said, you can do this with chicken if you wish, and I just love it because it looks like a wreath. But you can use this or make it into any shape that you want. You can be creative. So I hope you guys enjoyed this meal, and let's go on with the next one. So for our next meal, we're going to be making Frijolos Puercos, which translates to pork beans. These are traditional Mexican beans that has a little bit of everything. So we have refried beans, it has cooked bacon, it has chorizo, it has cheese, it has jalapenos. You can also add hot dog meat and ham to it. This is just what we added today. And we start by doing is cooking up the bacon. My mother-in-law was very nice to make this for a church event, but we normally make these during Christmas time with tamales and like a potato or a macaroni salad. But pretty much any time of the year, these are perfect because they're so easy and delicious. So if you need a video on how to make cooked pinto beans, I will put it down in the description, and also how to refry beans. I have 2 of those videos. I will put them down in the description. But pretty much my mother-in-law is cooking the bacon till it could release the bacon fat, and she's going to use that fat to refry the cooked beans. So the reason that these are called Frijolos Puercos, which translates to pork beans, is because most of the items that you're adding in is pork. The chorizo that she's cooking is actually beef, but if you want to use pork, feel free to use pork. They also have soy chorizo. If you're interested in making it with a soy chorizo, you could definitely add and take away whatever you want. This is just the way that my mother-in-law makes it, and I know so many Mexican mothers and grandmothers have different recipes. This is just the one that my mother-in-law makes, and it is definitely very delicious. So these are the jalapenos that we add. Definitely if you don't like spicy, you don't have to add the jalapenos. My mother-in-law sometimes have made this without the jalapenos so that the kids can eat them. But you can add or not add them. It's totally up to you. And these are the cooked pinto beans that they're going to add in a bit. Just next door, we talk for hours on. So after adding the beans, they're just going to be stirring them up and warming them up. And then they're going to be adding the chorizo and just using the fat from the bacon grease and also the chorizo fat. They're going to be refrying the beans. Like I said, if you need to watch a video on how to refry beans, I actually have it. And if you want to learn how to cook your own beans without soaking them, I actually have a video, and I will put those 2 videos down in the description. Now using a potato smasher, they're going to start refrying the beans and smashing them up. This is a great tool to have in your kitchen. It is not just for smashing potatoes, it's perfect for making refried beans and also guacamole. So definitely if you do not have one of these, I do suggest getting them. It does make cooking a little bit easier, and it does give you that consistency that you want when you want to mash up potatoes, make guacamole, or in this case, refried beans. So next she's going to be adding cheese. She was saying in the video that normally she adds cheddar cheese, or American cheese like the block. She doesn't usually use this cheese slice, but she's improvising for today, and you're going to need about 16 ounces to a pound. She says preferably use cheddar cheese because it melts better. This one kind of just disappears, but the day that we tasted it was actually pretty good, and I wouldn't even notice it was American cheese slices. So like I said, you choose your cheese of choice. Typically she uses cheddar cheese, but if you don't have cheddar cheese, like I always say on my channel, use whatever cheese you have on hand. So once you add the cheese, pretty much the Frijolos Puercos are already done. You could definitely take this to any holiday event as a side dish, or as well have it in burritos. Also, this tastes very good dipped with tortilla chips. So I hope you guys did enjoy this side dish, and let's go on to the next one. Hi guys, so for my next meal I'm going to be making some pasta, and this is what I call Italian pasta. My best friend made it for me once, and she gave me the recipe, and it is so good. You can use any pasta of choice, but I picked up this one that has the red, the green, and the white, and I thought it was just so cute and looked so festive. They actually dye this with beet juice and with spinach, so spinach powder or something like that it says. So I'm going to cook this up first, but what I use is pepperoni. I'm going to cut that and slice that up. Some salami, and then any cheese of choice. She usually uses string cheese. I'm out of string cheese, so I'm going to cut up these Baby Bells cheeses, and then I'm going to do salt and pepper, and then to give the whole pasta a little flavor, we're going to be using this Italian dressing. If you want to add olives, feel free to add olives or pepperoncinis, whatever thing you want. I'm just keeping it super simple, and this goes really good with any side dish or any main meal. I made this once for even a pizza party, and it was like a really big hit. So I'm going to cook the pasta, and I'll be right back chopping up the salami and the pepperoni. Okay, so my pasta is fully cooked. It's not fully cooled down. I let it cool down for just about 5 minutes. Definitely let your pasta cool down a little bit more. But since I am short on time and my children will be here soon, I need to finish this pasta. So I cut the cheeses this size. Use whatever cheese you want, and then cut it whatever you want. Definitely does not need to be like mine. And then I did the same thing with the pepperoni and the salami. Nothing fancy, just little bite-sized pieces. So I'm definitely gonna just throw it in there, make sure it's separated. And like I said, if you want to switch it up, add different stuff, feel free to. I feel like this is called an Antipasto Salad. I don't remember. So I'm gonna add some black pepper. If you don't like black pepper, don't add it. My husband and I love that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add very little bit of salt with the cheese and the pepperoni and the salami. We're good to go. Now this Italian dressing has cheese in it. I'm gonna give it a good shake, and it has a lot of good spices. Now I'm adding about 1/4 of a cup. Don't want to drench it, but definitely this is what's going to give everything a good flavor. And then I'm going to give this a good toss. Now I noticed the pasta, some of it, the red, definitely lost the color, because as I was rinsing it out, I noticed that it got a little faded, but that's okay. Still gonna taste delicious. I really wish you could smell this. It smells so good, and mainly it's that marinade. And this salad is so simple. Like I said, it could be done all year round. In the summer, in the cold, in the spring, in the winter, fall. You can do it whenever you want, but just picking these cute little pasta colors, I just thought it was so cute. You can definitely add olives in here. Would be amazing if you like olives. My husband and I are not a huge fan of olives, so we skip on that, but if it's in it, I wouldn't mind either. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. And for more videos like this, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Please don't forget to go check out my friend Caitlin's channel, Working Motherhood. I can't wait to see her video. And like I said, I hope you did enjoy this video. As always, thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the